The auto workers' strike, currently affecting just a small portion of the workforce, is part of a larger pattern of labor management conflicts that have resulted in a substantial number of missed work hours. The most in some 23 years according to Labor Department statistics. While the immediate impact of the auto workers' strike is limited, economists warn that it could have significant growth impacts if it persists and broadens. The strike were to expand and involve the 146,000 union members at Ford, GM, and Stellantis. It could potentially lead to a 1.7 percentage point quarterly hit to GDP. This comes at a time when there are concerns about the US potentially tipping into a recession, as auto production contributes significantly to GDP. A broader strike would also complicate the Federal Reserve's efforts to manage inflation without causing economic contraction, as it would be challenging to attribute economic slowing in real time solely to the strike. In recent times, American workplaces have seen a significant increase in strikes, with August alone witnessing 4.1 million days lost, the most for a single month since August 2000. This surge in labor unrest has been driven by various sectors, including the Writers Guild of America, Screen Actors Guild, state workers at the University of Michigan, and hotel employees in Los Angeles. Additionally, around 60,000 healthcare workers in California, Oregon, and Washington are threatening to strike. Unions, which have been relatively quiet in recent years, are becoming more vocal in the high inflation era. Workers, faced with the effects of inflation, are demanding higher wages and workplace flexibility, leading to a resurgence in union activity. While unions have requested pay increases, such as the UAW's demand for a 36% raise over 4 years, the share of the workforce represented by unions has been steadily declining, reaching a record low of 10.1% in 2022, which limits their overall impact on the macroeconomy. The Biden administration has not yet raised alarms about the potential economic impact of these strikes, emphasizing the need for the two sides to work towards a mutually beneficial resolution. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen highlights the importance of narrowing disagreements and working towards a win-win outcome. In parallel to this, the United Auto Workers Union has threatened additional strikes at General Motors, Ford Motor, and Stellantis plants if serious progress in negotiations is not made on a specified date. This threat follows targeted strikes at assembly plants for the big three automakers, involving around 12,700 workers. The union's approach to these strikes, referred to as stand-up strikes, involves select locals walking out on strike in response to a lack of progress in negotiations. While the automakers have made substantial offers to the union, including significant wage increases and bonuses, the union's key demands include higher hourly pay, reduced work hours, traditional pensions, and cost of living adjustments. Despite the challenges posed by these labor conflicts, their immediate and long-term impact on the broader economy remains uncertain, with many factors at play, including inflation and the evolving dynamics of labor relations. In conclusion, the ongoing strikes in the automotive industry are emblematic of a broader resurgence in labor activism, driven by concerns about inflation and demands for improved wages and workplace conditions. While these strikes have the potential to disrupt production and economic growth in the short term, their impact on the long-term success of electric car policies, at the moment a worldwide flop, remains uncertain. Thanks for watching.